Welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed.
Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot. Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun. Welcome back, everybody, to Troublemakers, the podcast where each week we bring on a guest and they tell crazy stories about their lives. I'm your host, Dylan Krasinski, coming to you from a gorgeous day in Brooklyn. The candles are not lit today, but we are ready to have a very good time. With me, as always, is my indispensable number two, my co-host with the most, the big dog, everybody, Ray Zawodni.
hey, Dylan.
Hey, Ray.
So happy to be here. It's kind of a beautiful day, a little muggy. So
Is it?
I kind of don't know what to wear.
You know what? I haven't even been outside yet, so
I love that.
I just looked.
You just look out the window. It's fake nice out.
It is fake
From
nice
outside,
out.
it looks nice. But hey, we are the Troublemakers. We are here every single Wednesday. You can catch full live episodes right on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Pods. And if you are one of those people that likes to listen to us, whether you're at the gym, I don't know, you're driving in your car and you want to listen to the Troublemakers, there is an option to rate and review us. I don't know if you knew this, Dylan.
Yeah, no, I've heard about it. How many stars should they give us, Ray?
Oh, if you're giving us stars, you got to give us 5 stars.
5 stars,
so if you're
baby.
on there and you're thinking like, that seems more like a 4.8 podcast, what I want you to do is I want you to not only delete the app for podcasts and shove that phone right up your ass.
Drive off the road.
We don't want anything less than the best. 5 stars for the Troublemakers. Dylan.
Hey, listen, we got a special episode today. Now, I know that people who are watching this are like, hey, what happened to the set? Did they take a step back now that they're on the couch? Well, for the OGs who've been with us from the beginning, we are back on the couch for a very special episode because for the first time in Troublemakers history, the OGs from episode I think it was episode 15 to 40, we were on the couch. But for the OGs, first time in Troublemakers history, we have 2 guests today. A 4-person pod. Our first guest, returning guest, New York City comedian. Everybody, welcome back, Amy Cardinale.
That was really. It felt so insulting in its own way. Hi, how are you?
Hey,
thanks for having me.
I liked how the laughs just really stopped abruptly.
I'm not wearing headphones, and I hit the button, and I thought it would play everywhere, and I was like, wait a second. Oh, those were only coming through the headphones this whole time.
He knows my act. He's like, it'll end real quick. It'll be a real quick shout. That's it.
I like that. Well, welcome to the pod. And our other guest, just meeting him today, but hey, super happy to have you here. Everybody, welcome Lukey Lunchbox, Luke Manley, everybody.
Thanks for having me, guys.
There we go. Boom. Another abrupt stop. We like it.
No, that was longer. That was good. Luke deserved it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. This is a great place. You guys are great. And by the way, the weather's very nice. I like it. It's very cool out. It's like 64 degrees. It's like a fat guy's paradise out there.
Oh, it's good. Well, see, I'm hot. I'm cold on the top and hot on the bottom. Okay. I'm wearing shorts and a hoodie.
That's great though.
It's a good look.
Yeah,
it's a good look for me. I look like I'm gonna go play pickup football or something.
Dude, when you walked out, Amy already commented about your legs. You got nice legs.
I know.
I got nice legs
I said
too.
he should. No, you don't. I said
up.
You should insure them.
I should insure them?
Just your legs. Yeah, you can get insurance on them. Those are nice cams.
You know how they have hand models?
Yeah.
You could become a leg model.
I thought about being a calf model for a while.
Isn't that insulting when they're like, you're trying to be a model and they're like, you know what? This whole thing, not working. Yeah. But you know what we do like? Your left foot.
Yeah.
Your face we could do without. But yeah.
That works for you. That works for us.
Anything not involving your face, you put that in the mix.
Would be ideal.
Gross.
Oh my God. Well, dude, thank you guys for coming out. Luke came all the way from upstate, so we appreciate the drive.
Oh, thank you. No, not bad traffic. So
yeah,
it was all right.
Dude, I hate that drive. Do you like bridges? I'm fucking terrified of bridges.
Certain bridges are scary shit. The ones I went over today, not bad. Tappan Zee, not bad. You know?
No, the Tappan Zee freaks me out because every time I'm driving over a bridge, I picture myself just that quick little jerk and drive off the edge of the bridge.
On purpose or just because
on purpose? Like I don't want to, and I have no desire to. But like the thought of
well, Luke and I are gonna go now. So
driving off the bridge.
Best of luck. Good luck with that.
Do you guys not think about that?
I just picture it collapsing.
Oh, that's
that's a normal. Right? That's a normal thing.
See,
Dylan's like, I might just kill myself. What about you guys?
Me, I'm just usually listening to tunes, just vibing. I don't even care.
Right,
he's flexing his legs. He's like, oh, what a great day.
I'm doing calf exercises
Kegels. Yeah, that's great. No, have I ever thought about walking into traffic?
Have you?
Oh, I just outed myself.
Oh, yeah. No, it's the same thing. Because for me, it used to be the fear that the bridge would collapse, but that's so unrealistic. So now to like I talked myself out of the fear of bridges and then talked myself into it because I was like, well, the bridge won't collapse, but like you could always drive off the bridge.
Yeah, you're like, suicide seems safe. That's a better fear to have. Let me just switch.
Yeah, it's not.
Do you say this on dates? I wouldn't say this on dates.
Yeah, I bring it up all the time.
That's how he starts. Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm scared of bridges every time I'm on one. I think about killing myself.
Drive right off it.
No, it's not.
What do you enjoy? Suicidal thoughts. It's great to be here.
It's not the thought of doing it. It's just it pops in your head, and you're like, "Why am I thinking about this while on the bridge? Why did it pop in my head?"
Do you have like the premonition of how it's gonna like you kind of see it happening? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you're like I just see myself going off the side of the bridge in a car. I don't know.
The smart car would be a hilarious suicide because it's just like a little Advil-sized car. Like that point, you'd be like, I hope you killed yourself.
You could flick that off the bridge.
You could.
Just like a normal-sized man, flick it right off the bridge.
You sneeze and it goes right off the bridge. Yeah, that's great.
I'm thinking about doing a joke about this because it happened last night. So I'll just tell the true story version. I had one of those premonitions where you kind of like see, like you plan out everything happening in your head. I had this crazy dude sitting next to me on the subway, and he like now we don't think this is as scary because of COVID and people wearing masks, but this dude had like a mask on. He had sunglasses on, a hat. Like you couldn't really see like anything on him. Like he was completely disguised. He sits next to me and he's talking the whole time, just having a stream of conversation. And I think he's on the phone. That's how fucking stupid I am because I'm sitting there. I was just writing in my notebook and I was like, oh, I guess this guy next to me is on the phone. It's like, we're underground, dickhead. There's no way he is able to keep this phone conversation going. So he finished. I guess I finally realized that. I'm like, oh shit, this guy wasn't like just off work. His jeans are dirty because those are his only jeans. And I'm like, okay,
it's a lifestyle.
Just don't turn to the left. Don't look at this guy. And then I notice he starts doing things to try to like get my attention. He like starts leaning forward when I lean forward. He leans backward when I do. So then this is where the premonition comes into play. I start thinking I start planning a fight strategy in my head. I'm like, if he swings like a knife at me or a blade, I'm going to block it like this. And then I'm going to throw a knee. And I can't do this stuff physically.
You're going to ruin those knees.
I know. but these,
moneymakers.
Hey, these look nice, but they're all for show. They're not flexible at all. They're not that strong. It's just, I'm all looks, baby.
You're not flexible?
I'm all eyes and thighs. No, I'm not flexible. You fucking wish, pervert.
Dude, that's the name of the episode. Eyes and thighs.
I know what you're talking about because I was talking to a homeless guy and I was bonding with him because the J train was late and he was like smoking a cigarette and he's like yeah, and I was like, yeah, it's crazy. And then I left and I was like, oh, he was smoking inside. He's not.
You didn't realize it.
He's not okay.
Well, the
whole time I was like, yeah, it's not. And I was like, oh, we were inside a train. He was smoking a cigarette. I should have thought about that.
This guy's stop comes.
Oh yeah.
And he gets up and he stands in front of the doors and I'm watching him. I'm like, oh, this whole thing was all in my head. So I think the doors open. He turns around, looks at me, and does a mime of shooting a gun at me. He mimes shooting a fucking gun at me. Turns around and gets off the train, and I was like, "It's 7:00 p.m." and he's threatening to shoot people.
That's scary. That's scary. I had also a tough weekend. You guys both already know this story.
Yeah, we asked. We were asking. That's why.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up.
We were like, hey, Dylan, what about you?
I've been waiting to tell this on the pod. I told you guys, but my wallet got stolen this weekend. You don't know, dude. It was. I told
Luke that you were an idiot. I told him that you left it on a bar and then wondered why it got taken.
Yeah, well, I'm not an idiot.
So, what happened?
So, long story short, we go. We have these shows at the club. We go to the bar across the street from the shows, right? And before we left, I met these two girls at the show, and they came with us to the bar. Fist bump. And I'm hitting it off with this one girl. We're talking, and I take my little fanny pack off, and I put it on the bar. I take my wallet out of it. I buy a drink, right? I buy a drink for me and her. I put my wallet on top of the bag. What?
Fanny pack.
Yeah, it's like a strap, like fanny pack. You know,
I fucking
you wear
love. Wait, can we just briefly talk about the fanny pack? What do you think about the fanny pack?
No. I thought he was wearing it around his waist or something, but no, that's all right.
I mean,
way cooler. He was wearing it strapped over his shoulder.
I guess
that was
it's
a lot cooler.
I don't know fashion, but I guess it's like a fashionable thing. I don't know.
I mean,
I guess it does look cooler. I think.
I listen. People hate the fanny pack. I love it. I know these two hate the fanny pack.
No,
I'll try it on for you after.
I wore a fanny pack for like a year when I wasn't doing well, but I think those things were connected. I don't know.
No, I think they're great, dude.
No, they're cool for.
I think they're great.
They're cool for if you're at an amusement park with your kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
It keeps all my stuff safe.
If your antidepressants aren't working, they're very cool.
Yeah, well, You know, it gets to keep. Where do you put your shit if you don't have a
pockets like an adult?
Oh, you're gonna put your wallet, your keys, your AirPods, your Zyn pack, your vape,
What's this, a vape? Oh,
your
whoa.
notebook.
So yes, you're right. He is not doing well.
I'm not talking about a teenage boy. No, I don't have a vape.
So
Vape, your Zyn pack, your hacky sack.
My tampons. Get going.
my pen, my notebook, my phone.
Okay, we got it.
In jeans.
All right, just continue.
Men aren't
We can't have
well.
purses.
I do. I have
Men can't carry pocketbooks, so fanny packs are the closest thing we have.
I have a notebook of perfect size to fit in my back pocket,
All right,
and
Well,
I carry
me
a
too.
book bag. Carry a book
I got
bag.
a front porch. I
Yeah,
just
well,
put it
I'm a
in here.
man. I carry a fanny pack.
You got a what?
I got a front porch. I just put it under here.
There you go. Hell yeah.
That's not bad. That's what. By the way, shout out. There's holes in my pants. That's why I'm wearing a blanket.
I was just gonna let everybody
balls are out.
think that you had polio,
Okay. Yeah.
so that's what I was gonna
might.
go with.
Yo, the blanket on the lap is like, if you like see like your grandparents with a blanket on their lap, fucking don't expect to see them next Easter. You know what I mean? Like the blanket
Middle
on
of July.
The blanket on the lap is usually like if
They're sweating on top, but not at the bottom.
you're like, oh man, we're not gonna see Pap fucking next year, are we?
Oh, God. Yeah, for anyone listening, not watching on YouTube, Luke has a blanket over his waist. He looks like FDR right now.
I think it looks great.
I think it looks great too. I love it. Yeah, dude.
We didn't want, he has a hole. He doesn't want anybody.
He's got a hole in his crotch, and he told me the first thing he said when we met. He goes, "Hey, I just realized that when I sit down, you can see my balls." I was like, "All
I had
right."
a
A problem all of us share.
I
you
was
know?
like, I love that.
Balls are
Dude,
out.
when I was 22, I remember I was at the club for a friend's 21st birthday, and I was dancing with this girl. It was a very voluptuous black woman, fucking.
Nice.
And she was an insane dancer, and she went like too low, and I was like, I could go low, and I went low, and I split my jeans, right, had the hugest hole, and then I was like, well, I gotta fucking leave here because I'm never gonna live this down, a big hole in my crotch. And I call my mom, like a cool dude, my mom loves me, and I was like, hey mom, do you want to pick me up? I accidentally ripped my jeans dancing with this girl. And then my mom goes, do you want me to just bring you jeans?
Wow. That's really nice.
Best
Bring you
mom
a
ever.
condom too.
No, my mom knows I hate using those things. Come on. She wants grandkids. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Bring me a condom. She's not going to sabotage herself as a grandmother.
What are those other? What's the lady condom called? The mesh nets or
The
something?
diaphragm. The diaphragm?
Yeah, Ray, you want me to bring you one of those little mesh nets for the lady? Isn't that what they're called?
Lady
No, they're called diaphragm.
Yeah.
Isn't that
catch the spunk? That's what it does.
Yeah, it catches the spunk. It's like a hallway. You put it down. It's like a long sleeve,
And you just leave it in there.
like an accordion.
The whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah. You leave it in there like a hallway with
Oh, my
padding on it.
God.
It marinates?
But what's that shit that you guys get injected like, and it just stops sperm? What is that shit?
What are you? What are
That's
you?
some sick,
what are you
satanic
talking
shit.
about?
They like get something injected and it's like, oh, just stop sperm coming in.
Oh, you can get.
What's that called?
You can get the shots. You can get the hormonal shots. Nothing stops it from coming in. It comes in. It just kills it.
That's it.
You can get the ortho. You can get the ortho shots, which make you gain a lot of weight every few months, or you can get an IUD, or you can get the pills,
That's it. I think it's like an 8-year.
or you can
thing
get Nexplanon, which goes in your arm. It's a little implant.
Trust that shit though.
I don't even know anymore.
Dude,
I take birth control pills.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what? Have you ever heard of Ozempic?
Yeah, like it makes you skinny. That's different.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's-
My buddy's on it.
I need that.
My
That's for birth control?
So it's for people. It's for like elderly people with diabetes.
Yeah.
But it also now like people are using it as a weight loss drug because you get a shot every week and it makes you. If you eat a carb, basically, if you eat any carbs, it makes you so full that you're almost like going to be sick. So you like stop eating carbs. So you can
fucking
only eat
power
like
through that.
fruits, vegetables, protein.
I'll power through that easily.
And you can't eat sugar. Same thing. Like sugar, it makes you so full that like you can power through it, but it makes you feel disgusting. So you just stop eating it. But I mean, there was a shortage of it. So elderly people.
in LA, there's probably a shortage because all the celebrities are using it.
Well,
Oh,
my
wow.
buddy's on it, and his aunt was like, "You're one of these people that makes it impossible for me to get Ozempic." And he was like, yeah, "You're old. You're like 5
my
years from
God.
dying."
Yeah.
Like,
Wait. How much weight has he
he's
lost?
like, "I'm trying to get laid, like 40 pounds."
Oh, wow.
And he wasn't a big dude, but he now looks like shredded.
Dude, I might get some of that. What is it? But I don't think it would stop me.
You got to find like a little, like a nice, like doctor who will hook it up.
Is he in LA or is he?
He's in New York. He's here.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
some
know him.
Madison Ave doctor.
What's his full name?
It's no, I don't know. I was gonna say Bradley Cooper, but
Oh wow.
yeah. That's how he lost all the weight after Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, my mom
shit.
would never give me like condoms or anything like that. But she was always like talking about
She's like, you can have sex with me without a condom. Okay, it's okay.
talking about like getting in trouble. I remember my mom would come in. Some people said that their parents would go in and clean their room and use that as a way to like dig around and like find, like snoop and see if they had drugs or shit like that. I don't know if anybody had
Your
that.
family do that?
Not really. Not more my sister. They would like.
What's your background? Are they like strict or
Semi.
semi?
Is that you grew up with a strict family?
Yeah, like I guess my mom is just she was very Catholic, so like strict Catholically, like but not like I don't know, like no I feel like normal, not like mean or bad or I don't know.
Yeah, just regular.
Like,
Where did you grow up?
So I lived in the Bronx for 5 years. Doesn't count, but whatever. So, but when we moved up,
Counts.
to,
It's in your blood.
It's all right. Yeah, and then
Dude, 5 years of that water.
Yeah,
it's in your blood.
exactly. But in like Newburgh, New York, it's Washingtonville, New York. It's a town by Newburgh.
Yeah. Dude, Washingtonville. I have a buddy from Washingtonville.
Who? Get the fuck out of here! I know that kid.
I was just talking to him.
He's the best kid ever.
He's one of my closest friends.
That kid is one of the best kids ever.
He's
tall.
my college
has like
roommate.
A skater haircut.
Yeah, college roommate.
Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That kid was in my gym class when I was a freshman. He was a senior. He was like the coolest dude. I was like, I want to be like that fucking kid. And I'm not kidding at all.
Dude, one
He's like
time.
funny, nice, cool.
So cool.
Good-looking dude, honestly.
So nice. One
Great
time I
guy,
watched him
man.
fuck a girl outside against the house. We were on like a trip. We went on
Dude is cool, man.
we went on a trip. And we're all like asleep in the house. It was like a rugby trip. And all of a sudden, like I'm like with my girlfriend at the time, but we weren't dating yet. And like a couple of other people, we like hear this noise. It's like 1 a.m. And we're like, what the fuck is that? And we look outside and he's like having sex with this girl that he brought on the trip, like against the house. And we were like, this is the coolest thing ever.
Was he like picking her up? Did he ever pick her
I
up?
probably shouldn't have told that story when I said his name, but
we can
whatever.
bleep out name.
You know, it's like, dude, he's the best, man. He's one of my best friends.
He really is.
He really is
awesome.
one of my
He's
closest
a good
friends.
dude.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's crazy.
He's great. Yeah. That's
Small
so
world.
funny.
Did she seem like she was enjoying it?
Oh yeah. That's what we heard. that was the noises.
Now, the girl moans get you guys hard?
Yes, dude. Are you kidding me?
Dude, right? It's like fantastic. I look up sometimes just girls moaning on Pornhub, and I could honestly, I love it, man. Is that like a built into your DNA or some shit?
And it's never fake. It's never fake ever.
Even if it is, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
It's a great sound.
Oh my God.
God bless
That's
girls moaning. Women moaning.
That I do like the yes. Yeah, you do have to specify
I
that.
gotta specify that.
Amy, what are your thoughts on that? That's
Is that weird? Is that weird for me to say?
No, because I think it means
I'm just
you're. I think it
criminally
means.
horny,
I think you
that's
have to
all.
be. I think you have to be good at doing it though. You can't be like.
Well,
You can't be like, oh,
You like
oh.
guys
Like you
moaning?
can't. You can't do that.
I think it's nice because it sounds like you're getting off on a girl's pleasure. I think that's
Well,
very.
it means you're
like
cheering
we're
on.
We're
It's
I've
cheering
feminists.
only ever done it to strippers. I'm saying in general, just the sound. I'm not saying in real life.
like
I'm
the
gonna go moaning,
whiny,
that's nuts.
the whiny ones or the breathy ones.
Ooh, the breath ones in the ear.
The breath ones are the best ones.
Yeah, maybe like when a stripper like,
Yeah.
this girl wants me.
this is
Yeah.
actually the real reason Luke's wearing a blanket right now.
He's
Rock
rock hard.
solid right now.
Oh my God. So you grew up in Washingtonville.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What kind of childhood did you have?
It was decent. Like lower middle class. Like,
Okay.
like poor, but like not. You know what I mean? Like
Did you get into trouble at all? Or were you kind of like a straight and narrow?
No. Yeah. So I was like an 80, like GPA kind of kid, just idiot, just talking no like.
Yeah.
Just goofing off, being an idiot. Yeah, sharing smiles. That's all.
I love that. Sharon smiles.
It was good. It was
Some
a good
kids
time.
go to school to learn, some go to entertain. And
He
that's
says things like that all the time. It's the best. He's like
I love
sharing
that.
smiles.
I just love. I loved like school because I don't get it. Washingtonville gets a bad rap. It's a fucking small
Does it?
town. It's good. No, like it's like come on, you still live there, dude. Like it's like an hour away from the city. You
Yeah.
still go to Yankee games, Knicks games. It's like it's
Yeah.
nice. It's not that crowded. It's not that expensive. It's all right. You know,
yeah,
gets the job done.
It's a good place.
Yeah, it's
a
all
good
right.
place, dude. Yeah, actually, we talked about this earlier, but my family lives like right off that highway that you take to go to Washingtonville. They live like the next exit.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. 17.
Yeah, 17.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that's so funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan, I feel like we should leave so you guys can kiss.
Yeah, we will. This is great
want you guys to
podcasting
share.
content right now.
I love the part. Oh, so, yeah, right up the eighth exit. The eighth. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I actually got. I have a Keith story somewhat related, and then we'll get. So you talking about your mom going through your room and stuff?
She didn't do it to be Snoopy. I mean,
Me neither.
She would actually clean it like to the point where she would organize my weed.
Your mother cleans your room?
When I was like a fucking teenager, she would go in there and like she would just be like redding up the house. My mom was kind of like a neat freak, and like one time I opened one of my drawers and I noticed like everything is like stacked nicely, and then there's just a little like nug of weed like set, like she clearly saw it and just didn't say anything.
That's good. Mom.
Good mom.
Yeah, that's a good mom.
Wow, that's
Well,
a
my
really good mom.
my mom found something once. So when I was in college, my freshman year, Keith and my other friends, my other roommates, hallmates at the time, we would do these joke gifts for everybody. And my birthday that year, they got me this like 12-inch vibrating dildo, and they put my face. Like they cut out a picture of my face and they put it on there. And my nickname in college was Big Cat. So they wrote like the Big Cat on this like package of this bright like aquamarine dildo, right? So like I get this for my birthday. It's hilarious. We're like playing with it. We're going like out to parties that night and like brought it with us. You know, freshman year of college stuff.
Yeah, you know, like everybody else.
It was it was so funny because it would like turn on and we would just like throw it to people throughout the night. And these are friends. You guys didn't like to do this kind of stuff? It was hilarious.
No, we didn't catch and pitch with our friends, but we're glad
So-
that you were having a great time.
So months go
Straight
by,
dudes
right?
Are so gay.
Yeah, I know. So months go by, right? And I had this box that I kept tobacco. I'm like 19. I had like a flask. I had like tobacco. I had condoms,
Your vibrator.
that were never used freshman year of college, but they were there. And I didn't want to throw this vibrator away.
You didn't have sex in freshman year?
No, but thank you for, okay.
Fucking loser.
All right. Thanks, Amy.
bro.
So they all go in this box, and I didn't want to throw it
That's all I
away
drew from the story.
because it was a
Little
gift.
loser.
Yeah, you really brought my attention away from the story.
Sorry, go back to the dildo. My bad.
Yeah, so they're all in this box, and I come home for summer break, and I put it under my bed, right? I put it under my bed, don't think anything about it. Fast forward like a month later, right? I'm in the car with my mom, and we're driving, and my mom's like, I'm looking at my phone or something, and my mom's like, hey, Dylan, I want to talk to you about something. I was like, what's up? She was like, I was in your room, and I wasn't looking for anything, but I found a box under your bed, and I was like, oh my God. And she was like, I thought she was going to be like, cigarettes, and I was like, I forgot that there was a huge dildo in there. And I was like, it was a joke. I'm not using a 12-inch dildo, but thank you for your concern.
Dylan, I want to talk to you. Is your asshole sore? Because have you been using that vibrator? That's so funny.
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
I'm a horrible guest.
Yeah, I know. No, you're great. You guys have been great.
I know I am.
But yeah, what a night. That was such an awkward nightmare.
What do you still have it?
I think I might still have it.
Dude, let's fire that thing up.
It stopped working. You know what? When we get
Stopped working.
when we get bigger, I'll auction it off. I'll auction it off on Patreon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
On our OnlyFans.
I think it's somewhere in like my college. I might have finally threw it out. It started like falling apart. It was like rubber. Are dildos rubber?
Some of them.
It was like sticky rubber, and I was like, this feels like not.
Like one
Did
of
it fall apart
one
from
of those yo-yo
use?
balls.
No, it just like it started like the rubber started like breaking away. I think from just when
How
like
much were
stuff
you
sits.
using it?
It just sit
It's from sitting.
on it.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're doing a new fist pound thing. We just started it this
I like
episode.
it, dude.
I like
Thanks,
that.
man.
I will say I'm usually more comfortable at the table, but there's something about the change of scenery
It's a nice vibe.
that's gotten me a little,
Luke,
a little more wired.
I heard you alluding to it a little bit. Are you a strip club guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No.
Why
not
unfortunately?
Because it's always a shame when I go in there. Like it's like flies to shit when I go in there. Like this guy, this guy. That's about it. Yeah, and I'm always hammered, and I always don't have enough money. Always. Oh well, yeah, okay. I'll go to the ATM. decline. I'm really sorry. They're gonna ask my friends, like, yo, dude, you be $60. Fuck it again. Fuck it, kid. Yeah, okay. Like, it's like every time. So I hate it. But when I'm blasted, I love it. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, let's go. Sucks. It's just robbery, highway robbery.
Oh,
but
yeah.
But it's fantastic in the moment.
Dude, there's a picture of me at a bachelor party where my buddy took it of the, I went and I didn't have my money. And so I'm at the ATM. It's a picture of me at the ATM and the stripper's hand is on my back waiting for me to take out money to pay for services already rendered.
Did you get to? Oh God.
No, it was just like a dance.
I got a dance one time, and then I talked to the girl about her career aspirations.
I've done that too.
I talked to her, and she was talking about how she's like, yeah, I filed 1099, and it ends up, I do quite well, so nobody should feel bad for me. I have a daughter, and I was like, what's her name? And I was like, well, this is so weird that I'm...
I don't feel bad for strippers at all. They make more money than I do.
Yeah, but having that conversation while, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't like the dances for me were always like really awkward, especially if I was like kind of sober, and like if I wasn't like purely blacked out drunk. But I just remember at one point I did the same thing. I was just sitting there like after a while, and like she wasn't even like dancing. She was just sitting there. I was like, oh, so you're going to nursing school at Duquesne University? Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, well, good luck.
You're going to be great. Yeah, I know. That's how I leave. I was like, best of luck.
I shook her hand like it was a job interview. I was like, well, we'll be talking soon. Good luck with everything.
Hope your credits transfer over.
Diamond.
Yeah.
Good. That's her real name.
This is a story from a strip club that it's to this day haunts me. Ready? So.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, this is what we're here for.
The pandemic is just like it's still around. Like the strippers are wearing fucking masks at this point. Okay. So
probably for the best, honestly.
Some of them, yeah. So I'm in there, hammered as shit, and I think I got 2 strippers. I'm like, let's do it. Like I just got paid that Friday, whatever, fuck it. So we go in the back, I'm having a ball. They're treating my body like a playground, and it's great. And then all of a sudden, I think to say, fucking spit in my mouth. And this is like, COVID is all over the place. She spit in my fucking mouth. And I felt like a pig cunt whore. And it was the worst feeling ever. And dude, I got home, and I had a mental breakdown for a week. I was like, I fucking suck. I'm a dick. My life sucks. It sucked.
Oh,
but in the moment, it was great.
Did you get COVID?
No, I didn't.
No, that sounds like just a fun night,
wow.
dude. I wouldn't beat yourself up over
just
that.
HIV.
Horrible, saying that,
I'd be
a
way
random
more.
stranger, what am I doing, dude? Disgusting.
Just tastes like cigarettes and baby
it
formula.
tastes like actually gum. It tastes exactly like gum.
Oh, that's nice.
So
I haven't been to a strip club since probably pre-pandemic. Did they make you put on hand sanitizer when you went?
I think so.
To the back. Oh
yes.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. They're like, hey, would you mind putting on some hand sanitizer before this girl puts her pussy in your face? Oh man, I hope your mom doesn't listen to this episode.
I'm gonna tell her not to. Actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That would be good. So we're gonna leave in the stuff about her and her dad.
No, I'm gonna take that out, and then
I thought that was great.
You're gonna have to cut this part out too.
I had so much fun with that part.
Did you?
Yeah, because Ray and I, we got on a nice riff.
You bonded.
Yeah,
were you a
fine.
big fighter at all when you were younger?
No.
No. You ever been arrested?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, but just for peeing in public and shit.
Peeing in public? Well, dude, I got some.
We talked about this quite a bit.
Legal.
Yeah.
It should be. And it's fucking bullshit. In Newport's, I got a $30 ticket. I was like, have a nice day. In Oswego, the guy arrested me, sent letters to my parents, $300. So what the fuck? It's different all over the place.
How did that arrest? Give me the scenario.
I think the guy was kind of a dick and just I was just drunk and the guy was just doing you said, just protocol. Don't worry. He had to put 2 fucking cuffs on me because I'm fucking huge. And that sucked too. But I was fucking crying like a pussy. Please don't arrest me. just pee all over my pants. Pissing all over my balls. Great.
Where were you pissing?
So that's the thing. Everything was closed. So I was just peeing, I think, on an apartment building, in Oswego.
In an alley or just on the street?
No, on a doorway,
oh,
just
yeah.
pissing with my butt out, I think, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
But no one was around, of course, and it sucks.
That's legal. That's bullshit that you got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
What do they expect you to
Just
do?
don't put me in cuffs, dude. You know what I mean?
At that point, it's I should have just
no.
peed my pants and walked home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you got piss on you, too.
All over, and
Man.
it sucked.
I'm sorry,
Damn.
dude.
But it should be at least consistent with the state. You know what
I
I mean? Not 300
agree.
here, 30 there. It doesn't make sense.
So you have to, did you have to hire a lawyer and everything and go to court? Or?
No. It just, I just paid the fine.
That's bullshit that it was a fine
Exactly.
and an arrest. And what, they just let you go?
Yeah. No, he just put me in cuffs, wrote me the ticket, whatever, and then uncuffed me. Yeah.
Are you
It's not even
kidding?
like I went to the station or anything. I don't know why he cuffed me.
Oh, that's some
So
real.
I guess maybe that's not. I wasn't arrested. Then.
that's
I don't
some
know.
power trip stuff.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
that's definitely
You
not
could have
protocol.
probably wrote to your mayor or something.
Yeah, that's some
That's
some power
bullshit.
trip.
right.
Because I've gotten 3 public urinations. I got them when I was in college. That's why, like, you will never catch me peeing outside anymore. And that's what I hate about New York. I just ran into this issue yesterday. Is that fucking heroin addicts and shit have ruined it for the rest of us that just have to stop into a Starbucks and take a piss because they shut their bathrooms down in Manhattan. And me, I'm just in there. I'm like, I'll buy fucking as many coffees as you need. I'm gonna piss my pants. And they're like, so then I got to fucking go into a bar.
Yeah, it's tough. Dude, you know what I noticed? It was pouring rain last night. When I was walking home, the only good thing about rain in New York City is that it drives the homeless and the rats back underground.
Jesus, buddy.
Well, oh yeah, what are you like? Like, are you like Joe DeSantis right now? Chill out, dude.
De Niro and
You know what
taxi
I
driver.
love?
Dude,
People
I love
suffering.
it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I was walking home last night covered in rain, and the only thing I kept
Right?
thinking about, I go, no
Fucking
rats,
Republican over
no
here.
homeless. I go, this is great.
He's like De Niro and Taxi Driver. He's just on the train like, it's nice that the water washes away the scum of the city back into the gutters which they belong.
Listen, I don't know where they go when it rains, but like, I don't maybe stay there. Like when it's sunny out too. I don't know.
Wow.
Listen, oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Do you like the guy who's like screaming in your face and like dancing and like maybe has a weapon?
Yeah.
And he's just like, what are you looking at, pretty eyes?
Yeah,
and it's like talking
Honestly,
to me.
I would love to be called Pretty Eyes.
He's talking to me when he said that. And,
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
like, okay, that's weird.
You actually do have pretty eyes.
Thank you, dude. Dude, yeah, I'm like, I was like, this is insane. I was like, where do
It was
they go?
raining so bad.
I know,
yesterday.
and they disappear. They go somewhere,
That was the worst. I hated that. I hate
crazy.
that.
right?
It was crazy too. Where do bugs go in the winter? Doesn't make sense. How
I
do
think they
come back?
die. I
How
think
do
they
come
all
back,
die,
though?
and
Yeah,
then
but
they,
where do their bodies go?
They go to Florida.
yeah.
Oh, and then they
They're
migrate back.
They're snow bugs.
They're snow bugs.
They go to Florida. They go to Florida. They put it like a silk shirt, put a Tommy Bahama shirt on, and then they come back.
I like the idea of Joe.
They have like a golf membership.
Yeah, just seeing a fly in a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah.
I would love that.
Spider with
And
8
then
sandals.
a parka.
Oh my god.
It's so I love dumb. Everything that's dumb is so great. It's really low bar.
That's fine. I like it.
We were
Dude.
talking about when we don't listen on the way here, and I was saying how there's lines I say when I'm really like not listening. I'll be like, "That's crazy! Whoa, that's insane!" As soon as I say that, I
that's
have
crazy.
I'll be like, "That's insane! Whoa!" And that means I have no idea.
yeah.
You don't have everyone has lines, right?
Yeah.
That they say when they've completely checked out.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
What are yours? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You said because you
Yo, that's
you feel
crazy.
it. See, you said that right.
That's crazy.
Nothing worse than when you have to give like the advice and and you're like, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. And then like I'll do like a, yeah, man, like you just got you know the right thing to do. You just got to do what you got to do. And then they're like,
I'm gonna give mine, and I know I've definitely done this to Amy, and she'll know right away. But if I'll be like, yeah, you just, I think that's the move. I think that's what you got to do. I think that's you just do it. You got
That
it.
hurts. That hurts.
Amy's taken that advice multiple times. Now she's like, oh fuck,
it's good advice though.
he was just on his phone. No, I'm kidding. I always listen. Anyway,
I listen to you. I'm a good friend.
yeah,
I think
me too.
I listen to you.
I'm a great friend. I'm
he
a great
always,
listener.
He always calls me when something's gone real wrong. Like if it's a bad day or.
I call you when things are going great. You call me when things are going bad.
Is that what I'm known for?
No, but
I
I
call
call
you-
you when things are going great for me.
No, that's not true. You called me the last 2 times you called me were bad things.
I call you when things are going great, and you
bad
go
makeout,
and
bad
you go,
makeout with somebody, and
Sure.
then fanny pack bamboozle, whatever that
forgot.
was.
Oh
We didn't
yeah,
even
we'll get
finish
back to
that.
that. But I call Amy with good news, and she goes, "I can't hear. I'm having a terrible time. I can't do this right now."
Nothing worse than hearing good news when you're having a bad day.
She goes, "That's
My
true."
whole year this year has been dog shit. So
Mine's been I have GERD.
Hey,
you
listen,
GERD?
Yeah.
year's only halfway over, so it could get worse.
Thank you.
Or better. Hopefully better. Ray's got GERD. It was a bad way to start the year.
I'm a survivor though.
That again?
GERD?
It's gastroesophageal
Grid.
reflux disease. It's like a severe acid reflux.
Do you have a hiatal hernia?
There's a lot of us that deal with it. Actually, there's a lot of us out there, and there needs to be a lot more awareness for GERD. And I want to be, the spokesperson for this.
Oh,
What's
that was
one?
the wrong one.
Which one was that?
It was the wrong one, but kind of perfect.
I don't have.
That's what he sounds like after he has like a coffee or tomato sauce.
What does it? It's.
Yeah.
I'm living with it every day.
It sucks, honestly.
It does.
Like every meal if you eat the wrong things, that happens.
No, I'm good now. I really I think I got on some medication and it really. Thank you for asking, by the way, Luke. I think it took down a lot of it.
Like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I've never asked.
Because you don't care, and he's
That
a good
does
person.
suck, though. Yeah.
It really does suck, and going to the hospital for it was fucking embarrassing because I thought it was something way worse. I thought I was having a heart attack, and turns out I eat terribly, and
Really, you eat terribly?
pretty bad. And the tough thing is and I drink a lot. I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of alcohol, and I just like to fucking have fun, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely the coffee that's doing it, Ray.
It is. The coffee's really bad for you. I drink a ton of fucking coffee.
Okay. Yeah. Do you think you drink more coffee or more alcohol?
Me?
Yeah.
Alcohol, hands down.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you could admit that.
Party, dude. Sometimes I mix them.
Are you on your phone, Amy?
No.
Are you on your phone on this goddamn podcast?
I'm not.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not on
Did you
your
just
phone.
totally withdraw during Ray's GERD story?
That's
That's
the
crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Thing. When I would like hospital, that was the first time I ever had to deal with a hospital in like New York. So in Queens, it is fucking crazy. It felt like there was it felt like a hospital you see in a movie when there's a natural disaster. Because I didn't even get a room. Like there's people in the hallway bleeding on gurneys and shit, and like all like cops there, like bringing people in handcuffs that are like getting treatment, and I'm just sitting there like,
My tummy hurts.
yeah, I'm like,
I don't feel good.
it
I have
hurts-
chest pain.
it
I
hurts
shit
when
my
burp.
pants.
I shit
I
myself.
pooped. I pooped.
I farted and it felt weird.
Sir, is your parents here? I pooped.
No, my parents aren't here. I'm 33. So, please help. Did you see the new Spider-Man?
It's so horrible.
Yeah, that's a character I do. He's in his 30s.
You did. What do you say to your nephew?
Well, my niece would always, I would do that bit of the like, oh no, my dad said I'm not allowed to watch that movie because I get real violent. And then she'd be like, do your toddler voice. I was like, it's not a toddler. He's 33 years old. He has something wrong with him. And then my brother's like, seriously? What the fuck are we doing here?
It's so funny when adults discipline you in a situation that's going well with a child.
Your
like,
toddler
stop.
voice. No, actually, he's a grown up. He's a grown man.
I remember me and my
can drive.
Me and my friend went to see the movie Mr. Deeds when we were in 7th grade, and we're at the movie theater, and these like older like high school kids were behind us. There was like 4 dudes and like 3 girls that they were with, and they were like kicking the fuck out of our chairs and like being like on purpose and like laughing, and the girls were laughing and they were like talking shit, and my friend that I was with was kind of like a hothead, so I knew he was going to turn around and probably get our asses kicked. So I was like, hey dude, don't do anything, just chill, I got this. And I'm not super proud of this, okay,
Just go with
but
it, baby.
I stood up and I walked to the bathroom like I was retarded. I did like, like a walk, and I come back the same way, and I sit down, and the people behind us that were talking and kicking our chairs are fucking dead silent. And the girls are like hitting their like boyfriends. They're like, I can't believe you would do that. There's something wrong. The kid's slow, like blah, blah, blah. And we watched the rest of the movie in peace. They felt horrible.
That's good. You probably ruined their lives.
And then
You probably affected them to this day.
That's what they get.
Then at the end of it, I just got up and walked out normal. I know. And I get it. I get that that's, hey, I'm struggling with a disability myself. I have GERD. But it was survival. It was either,
I did something so messed up on a date.
Hell yes. Okay, good.
This is years ago. I said this bit where I can't. Should I say it?
Yeah.
I
Well, now
just
you
said
have
I-
to
I
say it. You
just said
can't
I
not
would-
say it.
I just
I
said
would
pretend
think
like
it was
you're
really
mentally
funny where I
challenged.
wouldn't say anything, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm in the back, I'm in the wheelchair. I would say that to them. They would have no idea what to do, and I would be like, yeah, I'm in the back, I'm the wheelchair, and then I would send a wheelchair emoji and a wave, And I'd be like, yeah, I'm in the back. I park my wheelchair. And they would, like, you'd see, like, how it would unfold, like, how they would react to that. Because they would have no idea. Like, I wouldn't mention. They'd be like, yeah, I'm here. I'm like, yeah, I'm in the back. I'm the one in the wheelchair. And if you were able to laugh at it, I thought that was great.
That's so
But if
funny.
you get really uncomfortable, like, it would be very, like, you'd just see them panic. Because
test.
I'd just be at the table.
That's
But if they would
hilarious.
laugh, you'd be like,
That's
all right,
so
they
funny.
made it to, like, round one.
Yeah, it is a test.
And they would be like, which wheelchair? And then I would just send the little one with the red cushion. And I would be like, looks a lot like this, but kind of bigger. And just seeing them look, they'd be like,
Have you ever had anybody get pissed?
people just getting comfortable because they don't know what to do. But I had one guy that ended up being kind of horrible. Like we didn't end up going another day, but he laughed so hard. He was laughing so hard. He's like, I hate how funny this is.
Yeah, that's the line. It's like, if you laugh, it's good. If you laugh too much, maybe not a good person. I don't know.
No, because he was just like, he's like, you're a crazy person.
You're
he's
crazy.
like, no other woman would do this. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm sitting down. You can't see me, but I'll wave.
It's like fish catting. You know, like you're doing a reverse.
Catfish?
What would you do if a girl did
It's
that
the
to you,
opposite
though?
of catfish.
I think it would be so funny.
you know.
I think it would be hilarious.
You can't draw attention. You could just say, yeah, I'm just in the back of the wheelchair. I'll wave. Yeah, that's it.
It wouldn't work as
hilarious.
well for a dude.
No.
It would not work as well
If
for a
I
dude.
See, I
did
would
that-
marry that woman. I would marry that woman if I was a dude. I'd be like, that person's going to be so fun to
Hilarious.
hang out with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I did that though, and then they would be like, I would be like, oh, it was a joke. I don't have a wheelchair, and they would be like, what's funny about people in wheelchairs? I'll be like, okay, well, maybe it's not funny. I don't know.
That'd be
It would be a
horrible.
nightmare.
But you would
So much worse
eliminate
when you're a
them.
guy.
You would eliminate them very quickly.
I think most women, first date, first impression would be horrified.
Yes.
Horrified. Men
So
are
much
much.
worse.
You
yeah.
guys loved it. They loved it.
Men are much have like sicker like senses of humor, and are maybe not in general, but are much more willing to put that out to the world right
Yeah,
away.
And we're also way more desperate to get laid.
Also true, yeah.
Because
yeah.
Much
we're
more
like
nervous on a date too. That's what it is.
Exactly, yeah.
Because the guys also, they probably weren't going to give a shit if you were in a wheelchair, regardless.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like you guys.
Like I'll fucking
You guys.
pick her up
I
right now in a
told. I
fucking
told him
wheelchair.
no. No, but I told.
still work.
No, I told Dylan. I told him that I made a hinge, and I made half of the hinge just pictures of appetizers that I like
God.
like the blooming onion, mozzarella sticks, and then
Oh,
I
that's-
wrote like
mozzarella sticks are
like Biden falling off the bike, and then like one selfie, and I've never gotten more matches. I got like a million matches, and I was like, that's because they
Nice.
smell that I don't care. I don't know if that's it.
Women can get away with it.
Right, because you're not using the microphone, all we hear every now and then is just
Oh, it's that breathy baby.
Me, I was trying to give a light moan for Luke.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate
Trying to
it.
keep him interested.
I saw it.
oh man.
He likes a breathy.
Well, you know, I shot a shot with a joke on a date once at you ever been to Peculiar Pub in
In the West Village.
in the West Village? Well,
Ray's favorite first date spot.
It's a good first date spot. Well, I took a first date there, and on all the tables are these wooden tables that have a bunch of drawings on it. And I'm sitting across from this girl, and we only went on one date. Probably could be because of this. And there is a vagina drawn on the table, like right in front of me, and it's like really well drawn. Like somebody took some time drawing this vagina. And I go, well, this is crazy. And she's like, what? I was like, didn't think I was gonna get to see vagina on the first date. And she's like, what? And I was like, no, this drawing. And then she like takes a beat, and she was like, and I'm like, she's either gonna die laughing at this or she's gonna hate me. And she was just like, oh, yeah. I was like, fuck, that bit didn't work. So instead
That's what I'm saying. People are so boring. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I would have been like, so you're gonna play with it a little bit? I was like, what are you waiting for? Like, that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
well, much like me on stage, when I sensed that she didn't like the bit, I doubled down and I kept going, who was the guy that was sitting here drawing this, huh? You know, he's sitting there, all of his friends, he's like, shh, I'm almost done shading the labia. You know what I mean?
I miss her so much.
And she's just like she was laughing, but I could also started to sense she was like, okay, can we just learn about each other instead of you talking about this?
Are your parents still together?
She's like, nah, I think I've learned everything I need to know.
It's horrible. All of it's horrible.
Dating?
I already told you. My thing is I want to meet in person. I can't do this
Yeah, me
swiping
too.
thing. I don't want.
I
what
like
are you
it.
gonna like see me and I'm the love of your life while you're taking a shit? You're like, I knew you were the one because that's what you guys are doing.
No, guys just send likes to everybody, and
Yeah.
then who responds, then you take pics.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I've
There
reached
you
a tier in Hinge where like it's fucking abominations. like start off with, wow, this app's amazing, the hottest women ever, dude. It's been like 2-3 weeks, and it's like they look like my dog's ass. Like all these women, and God bless them. Like I know I look like shit. These women look like fucking shit, and God bless them. They're God's gift. But oh my God, like I'm not kidding. These are the worst looking people I've ever seen in my entire life, and that just shows me I'm in that tier, motherfuck me. Like I know I'm fat. I think I'm a cute boy, and apparently not. Jesus Christ, I'm in a tier, and
You gave the with all due respect. You gave I know they're God's gift, but they look like fucking animals.
Oh my God! Wait, so I'll tell the wallet story. But after this happened, did you guys hear this part? After this happened, so I'm in the bar, my wallet gets stolen. While I'm like making out with this girl after the show, I accuse the people next to me, which is never a good look, even though 95%.
She at the show?
Yeah. The Late Show too, which I did not have a good set.
That would never happen to a female comedian. That would never happen.
Really?
Well,
we never get laid off comedy. I've never gotten laid.
No,
that's not true though.
I don't talk about sex though. I'm like, look at my hand.
Do you think I do?
Yeah, but you're a dude.
You've never been hit on after a show by a dude.
No.
Every time I've seen a female comic get hit on by a guy after a show, they are disgusted.
I don't know if I have. I don't read.
Because every guy comic is like, oh my God, thank you so much. Should we get married?
I also feel like
every female
I have no
comic is like,
awareness.
can you believe that man in the crowd had the audacity to speak to me after the show? And then they'll be like, well, no one ever hits on me.
That's not true.
I've seen it happen to multiple female
But
comedians.
it's different. I could have somebody that's like, I love you and I want to date you. And I'm like, I don't know if he likes me or not. That's my whole life.
Sure.
So I have no idea. But I don't know. I think they want to be friends. I have no idea for reading the room. There's a lot going on there. But I don't know.
So anyway, my wallet gets stolen, right? And I'm all pissed about it. The girls left. They had left, and that's when I realized it was gone. So I called her, and I was like, hey, did you accidentally, did you or your friend, see my wallet or grab it off the bar by accident or something? And I did not accuse her, but I texted her the next day. I was like, hey, great meeting you. Never texted me back. So, who knows? Maybe she did steal it. But I'm outside because I'm like, they have a surveillance video, but they won't show it to me unless the cops file a report.
Yeah.
So I call the police, and I was like, I'm pretty sure these guys next to me stole it, but, they're not giving it to me. And then Tilson is in the bar with this other comic. I won't say his name out of respect, but Tilson comes out, and he goes, hey, man, we got to go. I go, what happened? He goes,
I feel like Tilson cleans up shop at every bar. There's no way.
Well, he goes, the bar,
He's
he
a
goes,
sweet boy.
the owner, the bartender just asked us to leave. I go, why? What happened? He goes, well, I thought it was for us because we were arguing with the guys about my wallet. He goes, oh, this guy, let's say Rob, he was in there after I walked outside. This girl bumped into him and gave him a sneer, how dare you even look at me kind of thing. Goes and sits down, and this is a good looking guy. And he walks over to the table to these three women, and he goes, hey, I just want to let you know that the three of you are disgusting wild pigs.
Oh my God.
Wild is the funniest part of that. Wild.
And the girl stood up and fucking started screaming in his face, started trying to slap him and shit. And then the bartender was like,
Tilson did
hey,
this?
no, this is the other guy that Tilson was with, the comic who I'm not mentioning his name. And Tilson comes out and he goes, yeah, we got to leave. We got to get out of here.
This is at that bar?
Yeah. And then I walked back in to use the bathroom, and the bartender came over and he was like, hey, are you guys trying to fight these guys that you think stole your wallet? And I was like, no, why? I'm just going to get the surveillance video. What? And he was like, okay, because they're afraid to leave because they think that you're outside waiting for him, waiting for these guys. And I was like, dude, nothing made me feel more tough in a moment. And I was like, dude, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Nothing.
Meanwhile, you guys probably would have got your asses kicked by the wild fat pigs.
1,000%, dude. Wild fat hogs is the funniest thing,
dude. Oh, I told the story on the podcast that my friend was being
So messed up.
My friend was calling a girl fat, which is was fucked up, and the girl punched me in the face.
Yeah.
That's the red sort of here.
That's the only time I got in a fight was because of some situation like that.
A fight?
Yeah.
Fight? What happened?
I was Long Island, and it was
Makes sense.
all right, relax. I was in Long Island. There was in the backyard, and there was a girl peeing in this big black dress and in the bushes. And I was like, it looks like gorillas in the mist. Like I said that.
Oh my.
And then they were like, we're not gonna defend you. She started chasing me up the block.
Was she a white girl?
No, she was not white.
No,
not like that. No. Not like that. No, she was wearing.
Well, no wonder she fought you.
You can't say that to people.
Look at that.
Nope, this is not getting cut.
It's not. She wasn't that. She was like she was a white person, but wearing a big black dress.
Oh,
Squatting down.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I said she looked like a gorilla in the mist because she was
okay.
just I was like 17.
a white person.
I was 18. She was definitely white for sure. And then we were she was running, and I was like, can somebody help? Like, you know, when you're in a panic mode and you're grabbing everybody on the way out to try to recruit you to help you. And I was like, and people were like, we're not. You did this to yourself.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So this wasn't a fight, as in like.
No, she like took her earrings out and went after me, and I was like,
she took her earrings out.
Yeah, she took.
The
her
more you
earrings
talk
out.
about this girl, I don't think she was white.
Did she get her hands on you?
No, I was very fast. I ran down the block. But I didn't know if I should come back to the party, though, because I was so far. I ran like blocks and blocks and blocks.
Did you make you? So you just hid somewhere?
I just ran. I ran.
She tried to fight you and you just ran.
I ran. I was a pussy. I ran.
That's the best.
I ran, but nobody helped me. Nobody helped me.
Was she bigger than you?
She's huge. She was
She's a gorilla.
huge. She was so big. She was so big, and I was like this big, and I just remember saying it, and I remember being like, "Whoa!" And everyone was like, "You're gonna die on that. You're gonna die on that ledge."
And that's when you decided to become a comedian. That makes sense, yeah.
I've had the opposite. I was like, this was at Oswego. We're outside the Pete's place.
Yeah.
One of my friends that my buddy's girlfriend was getting in a fight like with another girl, and they just started yelling at each other. And I was like, "Oh, come on!" And like the other girl was like, "What are you gonna do, you fat fuck?" I was like, I'm just trying to stop this. What are you talking about? Collateral. It's collateral.
Dude, fat fuck is like the meanest.
It hurts. It
cuts.
hurts.
Dude.
It cuts.
It cuts, bro.
It cuts.
I've been called a fat fuck.
Me
And
too,
like the girl's
dude.
hot as shit. What am I gonna say? I just call her a cunt.
Yeah,
What can
exactly.
you say to her? You can't say shit.
You got to one up. You got to one up. You got to say cunt. You got to jump right there. And then it's like,
That's all you got.
we've talked about
Hot
this.
ass girl. What else can you say to her?
Cunt is like the only word that like almost physical. It's like the physical assault that a man can do to a woman without like a guy. You just punch him in the face or like push each other. If you just like you can't hit a woman, right? So you just call her cunt, and that's the equivalent.
I fired off one hard C in my life.
I told you I fired.
You
one
called
off.
your mom that?
No, I would. Jesus, Jamie Zawodni. I would never call my mother that because she's the furthest thing from it. She's an angel. I was at a WVU game and I had already gotten into a fight. So like my nose was bleeding a little bit from a fight that I was in, and I finally meet up with my college girlfriend, and there were two girls that were like giving her shit. Like over something so stupid. I said, "Well, why don't you get out of here? Leave her alone." And like she was like they would have killed her, And they would like started like saying shit to me, and I was like, I said, just fucking leave, you fucking cunt, and dropped the hard thing. And then the one's boyfriend, and it wasn't even the one that I said it to. Wasn't even the girl that I called that word, comes up to me, like gets in my face and was like, "Dude, what the fuck did you just call my girlfriend a cunt?" And I said, if she was the one being a fucking cunt, yeah, that's what I did. And it's like getting ready to like just erupt, and security comes down and they threw him out.
That's the best,
That's
dude.
the best.
That's the best.
That's great that you said that to that guy, too.
I know.
Well, if you was being a cunt, yeah, I did.
And it wasn't even the right girl.
That's
That's very ballsy of you.
I know. And I wasn't like a
I don't even think that word would hit me at this point. I'd be like, all right.
I wouldn't me either.
It's a word.
But we're also
Fat fuck, though, gets me, but whatever.
What?
Fat fuck get digs. But
it digs, dude.
Yeah, man.
It digs.
Fat shit's funny.
I
Fat
feel
fuck.
like if you just make a comment about a woman's
Fatso's funny,
appearance.
too.
You know what?
Fatso? That's funny, too.
Fatso is
Fatso's
funny,
good.
dude. The
Fatso's really funny, dude.
I think the funniest thing that you can do to someone to like hurt them on like a personal level is, what are you moving away from me?
Yeah.
Okay. The funniest thing you can do about someone's appearance is pull something that they're not self-conscious about, or that like deeply they are. Like, say something about like, be like, yo, what's up, eyebrows? Or like, yo, what's up, fucking skinny arms? Like something weird that you pull like the thing that they're most self-conscious about.
Jesus.
You don't think about that all the time?
No, it's
You're
just-
deeply fucked up.
driving
as a
off
person,
bridges,
Yeah.
You don't think about that?
No one's
That-
dropping
that's-
on board. This is a
that's like those
this
guys
is a
that-
solo dolo trip for you.
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
That's like those guys that write like articles on how to neg women.
Yeah, seriously.
No, but well, I've told the story on the pod, but the when I got off the train that time, I said nobody is better at cutting your soul than like young black kids.
Of course, obviously.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God. I'll just quick, I've told this, but I get off the train and there's like these 10, like 8 to 10 black kids, like 13, 14, 15-year-old on the train. I'm walking by, I got my backpack on, so it's pulling my shirt a little tight. And I walk by this kid and he leans out and he goes, "Hey man." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You better take care of them titties." And I look, all his fucking friends are losing their minds, dude. They're all laughing. And I just like put my head down. He goes, "Yeah, fuck you." And then the doors closed.
What's the matter
And
with
I
that
walked
guy?
home, dude.
Yeah,
He
fuck
just
you.
Cut my fucking. It was horrible, dude. It was so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
That's perfect.
It was so embarrassing, dude.
Is that why you don't eat carbs anymore?
Yeah, I'm carb free. I've been carb free.
Because
Well,
of your
a couple
titties?
cheats. I had pizza last night, but
Yeah,
I've been like
you did. And
I've
then
been
you
like-
got chicken with like a shit ton of white sauce on it, and you were like, yeah, no carbs.
that. Are there carbs in mayo?
No.
Yeah, white sauce doesn't have carbs.
I-
Halal.
Oh, it does. I'm looking it up.
Oh yeah, any excuse to use your phone.
I could call back to all the times where like I've went on diets or have like went to the gym purely because somebody hurt my feelings. Like,
So way to
like
do it.
something like
No
that.
one gets
yeah.
into shape because they're doing well.
Yeah.
True.
Nobody's like, I'm gonna turn it around.
I turned around like at the ass end of my last relationship. You're not doing well when you're doing
Yeah.
that. You're like, I'm preparing.
Most recently I went to the gym because I had a and got on keto again because I had a YouTube comment that or no, it was an Instagram comment,
rough,
and it's
man.
the one fucking comment that I got on the video. The video did like very poorly, and I
It
just
was
had
me. I'm sorry about that.
well, no, I you know, I took my not really took my health back into consideration for like a week. I did.
What was it? What did it say?
It said, "Wow, could you be any fatter?"
What's the matter with people, man? I hate them.
And I
hate them all.
and I forget what I
Do you
said.
get bad? I feel like.
Yeah. Do you get bad? Do you get bad comments?
So that's the thing. On Instagram, it's not that bad, but YouTube, I was on like this NBA basketball podcast recently.
yeah.
And this one video hit, like I guess it was about LeBron doing this dunk contest, and I was like, "Yo, he ruined the dunk contest." I'm gonna admit I'm a LeBron hater. Like that's all I said.
Yeah.
These kids lit me up, dude. That kid looks like a jar of mayo. This kid one guy said this guy looks like a house. ... Shaq's house. Like just makes a fatter house, I guess. Like what the fuck? Like I was just reading them, like, oh my god, like just hurting. Oh my god, just this kid looks like a hash brown. Like just the worst shit you could think of. Just fat ass foods, like horrible, fucking lighting me up. I said one thing.
Yo, that's terrible. I will say a jar of mayo is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. It's
I'm
good.
putting
It's
that-
like, fuck, that's good.
I'm putting that in the bank.
Nothing-
I'm gonna be like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
you
but that's
jar
what
of mayonnaise.
I feel like women get
yeah.
you get fucking slaughtered for that shit.
No, definitely.
You get them. You
100%.
get them bad too, Amy.
Not really. Sometimes. I'm trying to think what I get. I've definitely gotten like mid or whatever.
Yeah, that's hurtful too, because it's just like mid is such like a it's not like you cunt. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like a throwaway
Yes.
comment.
Yep. Nothing
It's like I'm not
offends-
even gonna invest.
The thing
more.
that offends me the most is like a lack of creativity, where it's just like this person is like just being mean and not even fun. I posted a clip of me and Donnelly talking about Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
the show Love Is Blind and talking about how there's no fat dudes on Love Is Blind or like
There's no ugly people.
No, there's that was the whole thing we were kind of talking about. And then we were like, well, they would be able to sniff it out if it was like a fat dude. So we're doing like a like doing like a fat dude voice. And then Donnelly even says at the end, he goes, we could just talk in our regular voices. We're both like chubby dudes. And like we start laughing about that. So somebody comments like, damn, y'all doing a fat voice like y'all ain't already fat. So like I comment and I go, hey bud, we fucking covered that. Don't take my joke to try to like.
I see. I love that. I think it's so much. I don't know. I'm pro fat. I'm pro fat boy, for sure.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank you, Amy.
It's much better.
We
I can't.
need you
I
in
don't
our
understand the
community.
whole skinny guy thing. I haven't. I don't get it.
All right.
It's upsetting.
It just sucks. Like, what do these guys think? Like, I don't know that I'm huge. I don't know I look like a jar of mayo. Like, it's just okay, dude. Thanks. That's what. Are they just looking for likes? I think. Like, they're just looking for validation. Like,
yeah, they're letting it out.
I will say the most hurtful thing is when someone's comment gets more likes than the actual video. That's happened like once, and I was like, oh, that sucks, dude.
That's the part. It's not the thing they say. It's the 400 people that agree with it.
Yeah.
That one person, you're like, someone got hit as a kid too much and they hate themselves. And then you wake up the next morning and there's 500 likes next to that comment. You're like, well, it's got to be true. My eye is smaller on the left side. And then you just got to live until you die knowing that. And you're like, it's not even that one comment. It's everybody that was like, oh, yeah, I saw it too, and likes it. And you're like, God fucking damn it.
Oh, it's so funny.
You got a new insecurity all the time.
Dude, we just hit an hour. So we're
all right.
We're gonna wrap soon. Is there anything else that you guys want to cover before we wrap up? This was great.
We have our show. That's what we.
Oh yeah. So yeah. If we're right there, give them all your plugs. Anywhere they can find you.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Was that a real comment? Somebody said one of your eyes is bigger than the other.
No.
Oh.
But I think
Amy revealed her true deepest insecurity right here, where one eye is bigger than the other. Now she doesn't want to admit it.
No, I have a bunch of insecurities, but I think that's why I'm here. Probably
Probably.
why I'm here.
Because it's great to have you.
Because I have an eyebrow thing. I have an issue with my eyebrows.
no, what?
They're really thin eyebrows.
Oh
Sometimes
yeah, I could see it.
Sometimes based on the lighting, it looks like I don't have eyebrows. And it's fucking. And now my hairline's receding, and it just looks like I'm all.
I got my
forehead now.
teeth fixed. I had bad teeth as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, now they're fine. But the emotional damage is there, but now they look good. And that's how life works. Anyway.
Anywho, tell us about the show.
Okay,
Jesus.
what
a way to wrap it up.
All right, all right.
She said something so specific, and I was like, Jesus Christ, did somebody actually say something like that? But
No.
I guess not. And then also, I want to know, what did he mean by take care of them titties? Did he mean like exercise to lose the titties, or like, hey, those things might sag?
I think he's like raised them with love and care.
Yeah,
Make
he's
sure
like,
you
I
have
like
enough
those
money
things,
to support
dude.
those.
I like those things.
No, we have a comedy show. We're really excited. Lukey and I have a comedy show. It's called Today's Special, and it's May 25th at 7:30 p.m. at Black Seed Bagels
In Brooklyn?
Soydam.
Soydam Street.
Soydam Street in Bushwick. And we have the link for it in both of our on both of our Instagrams. I just had a stroke. And my Instagram is at real.amy.cardinale, which is a horrible handle, but
I like it.
we have some great comics. It's going to be great. And
Yeah, who's on the show?
We have Jeffrey Asmus, Ariel Elias. There's another stroke. Julio Diaz and Katie Hannigan.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's solid.
All great.
All great.
Love them all.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite the time.
It's going to be great.
We'll put the link in the YouTube.
Where can we find you on social media? Both of you.
At Lukey Lunchbox with a 0 in box. There you
Love
go.
that, dude. Love that.
I think I said mine.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Real.amy.cardinale.
It's a great name.
I got hacked so badly, and then the only one that was it's like suggested when you type in your name. It was like that or Amy 167999, and I was like, I'll just be like a weird Christian rapper name, and that's fine. I'll just live my life like that.
Yeah.
Well, definitely get some tickets for that show.
Yeah, I'll put
Go
it
on
in the YouTube
link
if you're watching. Link below.
In the YouTube. You can catch us on YouTube every single Wednesday. I'll be here on the Troublemakers podcast. You could find me personally at Ray B. Killin'em on all social media. That's Instagram, that's Twitter that I never go on, and that's TikTok and shit. And I put dates for shows there. I'm tired.
Okay. It's Sunday.
And I just want to remind everybody sitting out there watching, take care of your titties. We're all about titty health here.
At Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and at Troublemakers on all of those platforms. We post clips multiple times through the week, and new episodes are out every single Wednesday. Go follow Luke. Go follow Amy. Check out their show, and we'll see you next week, baby. Good night.
Ya.